Buddy, I hope you're doing great today. Welcome back to the Hadron Peninsula thingy for Worldbox. So from what I can gather, I haven't been on here in like a week, maybe week and a half. We've got some people down here on this island. We've got some empires down here. We've got a big one kind of spanning most of the peninsula up around there. And this area looks to be relatively, I don't know, weak. Okay, let's go ahead and try to fill up some of the holes that we made last time with the Santa explosions, just to make it not look as ugly, because I heavily regret doing the Santa Brigade now, because now everything looks bad. So, let's just say there's just a bunch of lakes everywhere. Okay, let's go ahead and see what happens. These guys looks like they're trying to hold on to their island at this point. They're doing okay. The khaki team is making some landfall here. So it's kind of khaki versus everybody at this point. And orange is making lots of progress on the mainland. So that's pretty good. Pink is chilling down here. They're trying to win a little bit. Oteva Empire, whatever, is doing pretty good. Oh, I remember these two guys. Those were the big ones. Those are the cool ones. This is the empire that is awesome. Yeah. Let's see. So the orange and the khaki are going back and forth, looks like. So that's pretty neat. Khaki is making pretty good progress on their island. They've taken about half of it, as well as pink is trying to take some of their territories as well. Also, Booty Fork has rebelled, it looks like. The Hunson Rebellion with Booty Fork is taken over, and I don't know how well Kaki's going to be able to hold out. I mean, they do have the golden land here. I mean, look at this golden shape. That's the perfect shape for a city. As long as those two are unified under the same empire, it's going to be a pretty solid game. For them, at least. For everybody else, it's just not going to be that great. They're going to get, what's the word I'm looking for, destroyed, wrecked, consumed into their empire. What even is their empire's name? I should probably look more into this stuff. Hello? Okay. The Googoys. Okay. That I was not expecting whatever that name is. I'm actually kind of scared of that name. That's a pretty scary name. I don't know of anything that would want to be named that. So, there's that. The island's actually getting pretty destroyed right now. There's a lot of towns that are just not doing great. I don't think there's anything that's over 100 at this point. Yeah, Mabona is at 70-ish. So everybody's losing population pretty quickly. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give some care package stuff in. So let's just drop some iron, drop some stone here and there. Then I'll give those guys some gold, same with them. And then I'll put some gold up there, and then maybe some right there. That should help out the war efforts pretty good. Everybody's got a bunch more resources now. So let's see how well that goes. And after I do the next episode of this, I'm also planning on doing the Elven Atlantis thingy, which people were suggesting to call it Somerset, because that's like the name of the one in the Elder Scrolls universe. But I personally would like the name to be more original, more unique, something that's not like an Easter. Well, I mean, an Easter egg would be fine, like maybe a small town called Somerset or something like that. That'd be awesome. But like an entire continent being named that, I don't know. It just feels not great in my opinion. Yeah, so I'll still come up with some names for that, because I would like to make like a unique little world out of that world map here, and I think it'll be pretty neat. So I'll design some empires and such, and I think that'll be pretty cool. I don't know if I get the DLC for EU4, where you can like create custom worlds. I think that's a thing. I'm not 100% sure. I know you can randomly generate worlds. I don't know if you can create custom ones, but I could try to create like the whole map on here in EU4 possibly, if I ever get that DLC. I don't know what it's called. Is it the El Dorado? It might be. I don't have a single DLC on EU4, but I think that'd be worth getting into. So I could try doing that if that's a thing. Or like downloading a mod or something to make a custom world. And I think that'd be pretty good. Alright, I think the Khaki Empire is kind of falling a little bit. This glorious city has fallen very far. How they have fallen. They're down to 6 people, and their castle was destroyed, I think. What happened to their castle? Was it just destroyed? I think so, because they don't have one anymore. Looks like Faginson is pretty good. Oh, we got the trio here. I didn't even think about how that sounds. Just sound it out. Faginson. It's a pretty bad name. I mean, it's a great name. What am I talking about? Yeah, I did not notice that one before. So there's that. I don't know. We need to throw some more curveballs in here. Everybody's at war, so nobody's growing their empire right now. And these guys are doing okay. They're actually doing solid, not gonna lie. We managed to fit 5 cities right there, so hopefully they'll be able to expand and have a pretty chill little spot. But I, however, do not think anybody is going to ever unify the place. It just seems highly unpractical, highly I don't know what the word would be. Definitely unpractical. How's up here doing? I gave a bunch of gold up here. They're doing okay. Yamobeva is chilling there. Emawona is the capital of this glorious teal empire up here. Ooh, they got a city up here. It's probably going to get taken out soon. As we can see from the shirtless man running around beating people up. But that's pretty normal in today's society, not gonna lie. There's this little civil war here, I think. Yeah, Red won that civil war. So they just need to take over. Oh, they're going for the mainland. They're going for the big Khaki Empire here. Ooh, this place is its own town again. So, good for them. They've regained their independence. They haven't reconquered a capital. No, please don't. Please don't die. We have to spawn more people there. Otherwise, that town's literally just going to get destroyed. And I don't want that. Because these are the 3 great locations on this map that must be preserved. Well, Red Empire is going to fall, I think. I mean, they might survive. They have a 90 city here. Yeah, they're doing good. Oh, yeah, they did it. They did it. They did good. Who's the most powerful right now? The Guguli is still the most powerful. I think it's the red people, the red guys right here. So good on them. That's kind of how it's going at this point. Let's check out the northern parts of the map here. We've got this random fountain right here. I don't know what it's doing there. Oh, there's fairies everywhere. Did I spawn those? I mean, I had to have spawned those. I don't remember spawning those, but that's pretty neat. There's fairies everywhere. Actually, I don't see any right now. I should probably spawn 1,000 bees on this map. But I won't. It's time for the next curveball. I could Thanos everybody. Could do a meteorite. Could do vortex. Perhaps just an invasion of dwarves. Alright, just an invasion of dwarves. No, we're going to do elves, because elves are a lot more powerful for some reason. We're going to do an elven colonization attempt from the north. So they're going to come from up here. They will come by boats. So we're just going to spawn a bunch of them until they get some good cities going. We'll see how long it takes for them to just wipe all the humans out. See if they can... See if the humans can counteract the elven colonists from the Atlantis or what... The elven Atlantis, whatever that's going to be. Perhaps Sinari. That's a pretty cool name. Sinari is a pretty neat name. That's pretty nice. Okay, the 3 good cities are going strong. Going awesome. So good on them. But I mean, it's just a color show. There's not too much going on other than war and destruction and the colors flashing. Let's check out this empire. They're standing up here pretty solid right now. I don't think they're at war with anybody. They're just kind of growing. People starving to death, that kind of thing. You know, that's just medieval whatever it is these days. Okay, people are just starved to death out of the blue. Okay, this kingdom is getting destroyed, it looks like. I wonder how different this world would be if all of this was like forest and then the outside was soil and then the sand. That might be neat. I could potentially try that, because in the middle it's just a bunch of campfires and such. There's not really that many great cities in this. They have got a little bit of a forest to build from. So, right now there's 3 big ones. There's those guys, and those guys. Maybe them. Oh, this is the elven colony. The little elven empire that's emerging up here. Which they are overpowered, clearly. It's kind of messed up. They're taking out a lot of stuff. I don't know if any of the humans will be able to stop them or not. But there is a lot of people, what it looks like, they're coming up here trying to beat them up. But it's not going too well, because they're sending armies just straight across into human territory. Oh, perhaps we should make a bunch of revolutions. Actually, that would make everything way worse. So we've got this empire that's chilling right here. It's got an interesting design, I should say. This empire also has a pretty good design. They've got their main city and their outlying cities. I bet those two are going to rebel soon. Would not be surprised. And, ooh, Chochork. Chochork? Chochork. Okay. Some of these names are just awesome. These names are just amazing. Oh, whoa, that's an elven town. The elves, they're coming in. They're going in. Okay, just to make things harder, make sure that they're at war with everybody. Just so that way, it's just them versus everybody. The humans have now all decided, hey, we gotta take out the elves. They're gonna try to wipe out our way of life. They're gonna take over the peninsula. Oh, I accidentally dropped a bunch on their F. That was bad. Oh, is it bad the elves are winning it right now? I find it terrible. I'm genuinely worried. They're at peace with Ilpinsk, whatever that is. Force Kingdom to start a war. Go to war with everybody. You must fight. And hopefully the humans will make some ground, otherwise the elves are going to conquer this whole peninsula, and everybody, that's going to be sad. That's going to be really sad. Their capital isn't doing really that great. Let's give them, no, I'm not giving them anything. They're too powerful as is. Like, look at the way they're expanding. The humans are kind of getting their act together a little bit. They're pushing. There's kind of a little front of a war going on here. Looks like there's a little battle skirmish up there. There's some there. Okay, the elves, they are starting to collapse a little bit. They're definitely starting to get destroyed. So, they got destroyed. I did get Total War Warhammer 2 recently, so if any of you guys would be interested in seeing some battles on there, then I would be fine with doing some of those. So if you guys have any suggestions on that, then I would definitely be willing to do that, because I really like the game. I think it's pretty awesome. If I had to say what my favorite factions would be, I would probably say, I don't know, I like the Empire and Chaos. Those are probably my 2 favorites. They're nearly polar opposites, but they're my favorites. The dwarves are okay. I just don't like their armor designs that well. They just seem cartoony and not really that serious. They're pretty powerful when you use them right, like their Iron Drakes and all that stuff. They're pretty great. But, I mean, they do have helicopters. But, yeah, I just like Chaos, because they're just these big boys in metal armor that are awesome, and they have dragon ogres and all that cool stuff. So, if you guys would be interested in seeing any of that, then feel free to, just say, hey, that'd be pretty cool to see. If not, that's fine. I probably won't make any videos on there unless anybody would like to see them. So Huntston is the new capital of what looks to be one of the greatest empires we've seen up to this point. Next to the Gagoi, which I think are dead now. The elves, they're still holding on. They're trying their best to stay alive up here. First of all, how does that place have 112 people? Excuse me, sir and ma'am. That is not good for the humans, at least. The humans have the majority of the map, so they're holding out, it looks like. Just make sure they're still at war with everybody. Yeah, there we go. Because the Blue Empire, wow, just wow. They're taking everything over. They have that much control down here in the south of the peninsula, but they definitely got the whole west. Yeah, they've got the whole west of the peninsula pretty much to themselves. So they're doing solid. Okay, I think that this might be it for the elves. They're getting attacked by a bunch of dudes with axes and ponytailed ladies with axes. So yeah, whatever that means for them, they're getting destroyed. If they can stay behind these mountains and chill out back here, they might survive for a little bit. Otherwise, they gon' die. Like, how did they even get wood for the... Okay, you know what? Some things are better left unanswered. Like, there aren't that many elves that have armor anymore. I think they've used up most of the resources. And now they're just getting swarmed. Well, actually, a lot of humans just retreated. There's still some booty kicking going on up here. Well, I think that might be it for the elves. They came and then they left. I mean, they're holding. They're just not holding great. That's a neat building. I'm not gonna lie, I like that building. Oh, also, there is one thing I do need to say. So, if you have watched up to this point, then awesome. But, so for the Minecraft series that I've been doing, I messed up on the recording, like my mic didn't capture any audio, and the game also did not capture any audio. So it was, like, messed up. So I, like, recorded, like, 2 episodes of Minecraft and got, like, a lot of progress. And, none of that is there anymore. So, there's just going to be a big skip in progress, so... It's going to be bad. I went like mining and got a bunch of... I mean, I'll explain all that in the video, so it's fine. I'll explain all that later on in episode number 4. But a lot of stuff had happened, so yeah. So just stay tuned for that. I'm still trying to get over losing the 2 episodes, and then I'll try to make another one soon. So, I just need to do some farming in between. Well, it looks like the Blue Empire is getting pushed back a little bit. They had taken a lot of territory up in this direction, and now they're slowly getting pushed back across the river. Which, I need to come up with some names for these. I need to just start doing detailed drawings of the maps and such. Because I really like this world. I think it's pretty awesome. Moochivork. Ooh. Okay, I do think that I am going to leave this here. For now, I'm going to go ahead and save it. There we go. So, I'm going to leave... This is the 2nd episode of the Hadron Peninsula. I'm going to continue it on in the next episode. I think this is a pretty good starting off point. We've got, for the next episode at least, we've got about 3, maybe 4-ish human empires vying for this. Those guys, whatever, they can do whatever. And then the elves, they're just barely holding on, so the elves might get destroyed next episode. We'll see. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. You don't have to like, but subscribing would be awesome. We're almost to 1,700 subs, and that's a great milestone, not gonna lie. We're 7 away at this exact second. Probably. I don't know if I've gained a sub in the last hour or not. I have no idea. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your days, or weeks, or months. However long it is for you to have a good time. So, yeah. See y'all later. Goodbye.